Big 12 Conference Media Days from Dallas, Texas is brought to you by United Bank. Hi everybody in Dallas, Tony Caridi. It is day number 1 of Big 12 Conference Media Days, and this activity always begins with the State of the Conference address from Commissioner Bob Bowlesby. As you can imagine, there have been many topics that have been under discussion since the end of last season. Bowlesby addressed many of those during his hour-long conversation and speech to media members.
First of all, it'll be the president's decision. It isn't my decision. It isn't our athletic director's decisions, although they'll certainly have input into it. But it's our presidents and chancellors that will consider it. It is my understanding at the present time that the majority of our presidents and chancellors believe 10 is the right number for us. There are those that believe we should get larger, and they feel strongly about it. There are those who believe we should stay at 10, and they feel strongly about it. And there are probably 4 or 5 in the middle who are persuadable one way or the other. And I think that's exactly where we're at. But at the present time, I don't think there's critical mass for expansion. It will continue to be a topic about which we spend at least a little time at every meeting talking about it. But until that majority shifts, it's a purely academic conversation.
So from the commissioner's comments now to the coach's comments, specifically to West Virginia. Dana Holgorsen, ready to go in his 5th season at WVU. He gave some insight of what we should expect from the Mountaineers in 2015.
You mentioned the amount of experience that you have, guys who played in Big 12 games. How does that translate specifically to your defense? And would you say that this might be the best that you've had since you've been here?
Without a doubt, it should be, the best that I've had since, potentially since I've started coaching 20-some years ago. Just got guys that have a bunch of experience. A lot of when we came into this league 3 years ago, everybody, remembers Geno Smith and Tavon Austin and Stedman Bailey, but I doubt you could name another person, especially anybody on defense. So, just guys that have been in, 3 and 4 years, even going into their 5th year, guys have been there and they've played a bunch. You got a lot of guys that are starters and backups, and I'm not going to sit here and apologize for where we're at defensively. From a coaching staff perspective, we're in a different place as well. Tony Gibson's done a great job. He brought a scheme that he believes in and I believe in, knows how to coach it. We got all our position coaches back, added Bruce Tall for our D-line, who's coached in this defense as well. So continuity on the defensive staff, along with a lot of experience with players and some pretty good talent as well. So, it's been a long road to get to this point defensively, and we obviously feel good about it.
Big 12 Conference Media Days from Dallas, Texas has been brought to you by United Bank.